In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this grow light stand for less than $25. If you're using my first grow cheat sheet, all the measurements for the stand will fit the brute tote perfectly. So let's go over the materials that I used on this. I used 3/4 inch Schedule 40 PVC with 3/4 inch fittings. The reason I used 3/4 inch is because this Vipar Spectra P1000 grow light is not very heavy and it's not going across a very wide span. So 3/4 inch is plenty strong enough to support it. If you're using a heavier grow light, multiple grow lights, or you need a wide span, I would recommend using at least 1 inch PVC pipe. But for this situation, this is perfect. So the next thing we need to look at is how to come up with the dimensions for the overall size of the grow light stand. If you're building this stand as part of the first grow cheat sheet, you can use my exact measurements. Otherwise, let's look at how I came up with the dimensions for this light stand. First, I want to measure the width of the tote so I know how long the light support should be. It can be tricky to get an accurate measurement on totes, especially when they have handles that stick out. To make it easier, I push one end of the tote against a wall, and then I measure from the wall to the opposite handle. This tote is 28 inches wide, so my light support will also be 28 inches wide. Next, I want to figure out how tall the light stand should be, and to do this, I need to measure the height of the tote and the hanging height of the grow light. So for this project, I'll need one 28-inch light support bar, and I'll also need two 42-inch extension legs. I came up with this dimension by adding the tote height and the hanging height, plus I want 18 inches of clearance between the light and the growing surface, so all that added together is 42 inches. Finally, I'll need four 8-inch support legs to keep the stand from falling over. To build this light stand, you'll need two 10-foot pieces of 3/4 inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe, four 3/4 inch end caps, two 3/4 inch T-fittings, two 3/4 inch 90-degree elbow fittings, and a handful of 10-inch zip ties. I bought all these components at Lowe's and the total cost was about $21 after tax. Once you've got the materials, go ahead and cut the two extension arms, the light support bar, and the four support legs. PVC is easy to cut. A hacksaw is the cheapest option if you don't already own a cutting tool. I cut one section with a hacksaw for the video, then I cut the rest with a miter saw because it's so much faster. Now that your cut list is complete, let's assemble the light stand. Start by sliding the support legs into the T-fittings and then put a cap on each end of the support legs. Without the caps, the stand will wobble back and forth. Next, fit the 90-degree elbows onto the light support bar. With the elbows in place, go ahead and add the extension legs. Finally, slide the extension legs into the vertical opening on the T-fittings. Congratulations, you've successfully built a grow light stand. Stick around though, because I've got a few tips that'll help make it more stable. If you want to build the hydroponic system you see in this video, head over to my website and download my free First Grow cheat sheet. It includes step-by-step weekly instructions, templates for building your first hydroponic system, and shopping lists that cover everything you need to get started. There's a link to the cheat sheet in the description. To make this stand really solid, all I do is zip tie it to the handles of the container. Most containers have drain holes in the handles, and that makes a perfect mounting location for zip ties. Even when I give it a good shove, the light stand stays in position. All that's left to do is loop the light hanger carabiners over the support and hang the grow light. I also normally zip tie the power cord loosely to that top support so that it keeps the grow light in position better. With this stand, you're going to have about 18 inches of clearance between the light and the growing surface. And that's pretty much a perfect setup for growing all the plants in the First Grow cheat sheet. So I hope this video was helpful. If you've got questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. That's all I've got, so I'll see you next time.